Welcome to the Leicester City versus Spurs watch along. I've seen a few comments saying that the game's not going ahead anymore. But we can have a look when it comes to it. Um, but as it stands, the live stream's still going. So we're just going to keep it going until water currently being pushed off the pitch, but we're being replaced by the pouring rain. Well, you never know if it gets cancelled, it gets cancelled. But hey ho. Hey ho, if it gets cancelled. It gets cancelled. It gets cancelled. Um, we're just watching the the highlights from last weekend. While I just make a few edits to the YouTube. I want to be cancelled. There's water. It's water on the pitch because there's so much rain. So I won't be shocked if it has been cancelled. But we're basically about 10 minutes till kickoff. I'm sure they can't cancel it now. I'm sure they can't. Uh, I'm sure they can't cancel it at this point. Yeah. Finley, you can watch it on the website, mate, on the Leicester City website. Uh, how do you think we'll get on this season? Hopefully good. Hopefully good, mate. Hopefully good. All depends. Dave, welcome, mate. All depends on how we go today. Do you want to save? There we go. No, 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 no. Sorry if I'm a bit thingy, boys. We're just waiting for kickoff and then we'll be getting straight into it. I just think we'll get on today if we do get the kickoff. If the game does go ahead, give me your score lines. Give me your views. Let's get into it. We are 7 minutes away from kickoff. And yeah, right. We're ready to go. Hopefully, close them windows. Yeah, we're watching the highlights from the Northampton game at the moment on the stream. This is a long-winded. This is a long-winded. Yeah, this is lagged out. Let me refresh that. That was long-winded. Lewis, um it's on the website for Leicester. You need an account though. You need an account. just to cope with it. Be amazing if this goes ahead. You're seeing all the water on the pitch. Yeah, I won't be surprised if it gets cancelled, but it's what it is, isn't it? US on CBC Sport for free. Yeah, it ain't getting cancelled. I won't. I'm not. I won't be surprised. Not with only like 10 minutes to go. What is on with these stream? What does everyone think the scoreline's going to be then today? Um, this stream from Leicester isn't great because it just keeps cutting out. But hey, too much money invested to cancel. Surely, just won't have any injuries. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, mine is as well. I can see us beating Spurs. I hope so. I do hope so. You got your cat on your bed, Rudy. No, mate, it's a dog. Dougie. No, he's not answering. Um, Still would like to see some new faces in. Yep, I agree, Stephen. As much as I love Matters, fingers crossed we smash him. Hopefully, Emma. Hopefully. Hopefully we do. 1 minute till kickoff. 1 minute till kickoff. Let's refresh it, see what time it is on it. Cause it's... Oh, where's the lads then? Take your time. What's happening with the feed? I don't know. We're just watching the stadium at the moment. The boys should be out by now. Thank you, Emma. Why both? Why both, mate? Why both? Um, where can I watch it? It won't let me sign in unless you've got to sign in to watch it, mate. I don't think it is on YouTube, to be honest. You've got to be signed in on the website, or you've got to make an account. Kevin, a news on attack. I hope so. I hope so. And Retro Gaming says pictures waterlogged. Could be. I don't know. Good time to work it out, innit? right on a day where it's absolutely shitting it down. I don't know, just on YouTube. Oh, fair enough. Well, the lads aren't even out yet, and it's meant to be kick-off already. So, Bradley, Norman, welcome, mate. How you doing? Think it's been called off, mate. Probably. I'm just sitting here waiting for the teams to come out, but if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. Probably. Mate, me and you both. I'm only here in case it comes. Retro gaming, probably. They've not told us, but they won't be. They need to tell everyone if there is. They've not told anyone, have they? I don't know, Evail, mate. I don't know. Fair enough, Emma. Fair enough. Well, we're not kicking off yet. We don't know if it's cancelled or not, guys. So we just don't know. Obviously, there's something happening with the pitch now. There's players going onto the pitch now. There's people going onto the pitch now, so we don't know what's happening. Terry, I probably agree with you, mate, but there's no point going all the way to Thailand to do this and to get nowhere. Boo, yeah. I've obviously you can't predict the weather, obviously, but good shock that we've gone all this way to do this and just not been able to get kicked off. Players are sounding like they're coming out soon, so it looks like it is going ahead. Morgan, Ben Morgan, Scott, you watching the game? Um, I won't message you off because it's if you're watching me, then fine. Um, go onto the Leicester website and there should be a thing called Foxy's Hub. Go to that, um, and then you should be able to play it. Obviously, you've got to log in first. I will message you in case you're not watching anymore. Is there not a stream on YouTube this time? I don't think so. They've obviously done this Foxy's Hub for a reason, so you can only watch it on their website. I didn't think there would be a YouTube. Yes, I think that's what's happening. I'm gonna move my dog because he's not gonna be comfy. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Out you go. Out you go. People are gonna call me horrible for doing that, but never mind. There you go. It's better now. Well, this is fun. How are we all doing? Because at the moment, the game's delayed. Hey, where is you? How do you mean, mate? Aiden, yeah, the game's been delayed at the moment. Just classic. Classic game. Imagine going all the way out there to get it delayed. Try refreshing, James, mate. Mine's fine. Mine just playing with the commentators talking at the moment. It's not the most interesting thing to listen to, but what is your score? It's 0-0, mate, because it's not even kicked off yet. Bad weather there, Jamie. Yes, it's awful weather apparently from what it looks like. Second inspection incoming. Yeah, sounds like fun. I got it working. Very nice. Another reason why this trip is a ridiculous idea. Monsoon season in Thailand. Shock. If I don't kick off by 1/4 past, I'll be leaving this show and we go and get going again because I'm not sitting here for another half an hour. Got to do all this for top at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. Why no Vardy? Not sure. I don't work for Leicester, so I wouldn't know, mate. Pitch looks fine to be honest. Get them on. Yeah. How long is it delayed? I couldn't tell you, podcast, mate. Cole, no, it hasn't, mate. It's been waterlogged apparently, and we're waiting to see what happens. Any link, mate? You can have a link. Doesn't look like it's going ahead at the moment, mate. Though. I'll send you on. No, I'm all right, thanks. I'm all right. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Where are you? There you are. I'll send you in there. Oh, I don't know what. Oh no! The lines are being currently repainted on. Oh my god. That's how bad it's getting. Nick, I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. This is getting ridiculous now. Go away. Tom, are you joining, mate? At least I'll have someone to talk to. I just don't think it's going to happen, is it? Yeah, Pete, you're probably right. It should be cancelled, but it is what it is, isn't it? Since when did rain delay a start? Glad I didn't get a ticket. Exactly. Why would you go all that way to do to be disappointed, mate? Horrible. Have we got any target spend on money on the Barnes money? Yes, Mabadidi. He's kind of his replacement at the moment. Hopefully, the action will be with us shortly. Yeah, exactly. Leo, who's not travelled. Barnes is not travelled because he's not a Leicester player anymore at the moment. And Connor Cody, he's injured, so he's not came. What a waste of a journey all the way out there for nothing. Just shocking, innit? This is fun, mate.
I'm looking on Twitter to see if there's any updates.
No.
There isn't any.
I'm just sitting here bored because this game's not even started yet, mate.
I thought Tom was coming on.
Tom was, but I don't know where he is. But I said if I'll let it get to about 20 past, and if it doesn't start by then, I'll just end it and then come back when we kick off because I sat
Just
here
put
for
it.
nearly half an
Put him in
hour.
the stream. Oh, there's Tom.
Here he is. We're all just sitting here waiting for nothing to happen.
What a farce.
I know, mate. All that way for nothing.
What an absolute farce. Why would you go to somewhere where it's the monsoon season as well, by the way?
Exactly.
Monsoon season, let's go to a country where it might possibly rain in this time of year quite a lot, but might put a doubt in the game going ahead. Brilliant idea, club. Once again, club showing its full commitment, full commitment that he wants to do what the owner wants to do and promote Leicester City in Thailand instead of just making sure we're ready for the biggest season of our lives again in the Championship.
Yeah. Well, again, maybe it gives maybe this is a bit of a positive because obviously if it gets cancelled, there's not going to be any time to reschedule it, and then
But it's a match we're not getting any fitness, mate. You know, it's another
maybe
week.
not, but
It's another week with no fitness under the belt, and as much as training gets you fit, match fitness is completely different. 90 minutes of running around on a pitch actually in game time is going to be completely different to 90 minutes running around a training session. So, it's not good, is it, boys? Not good at all. Needed
No.
it today. I'm sorry. We played Northampton, played the game midweek. It's up in the ante against the opposition. The quality you're going to be going against, so your legs are going to be working more. You're going to be, but at the moment, dry here. It's dry here in Worcester, mate.
Yeah, it's dry where I am as well. Brilliant.
It's
Yeah.
dry everywhere.
It's horrific here. It is hammering it down up north.
I was
Shouldn't have
going
gone
to
to
say,
Thailand. Should have just played in lovely Loughborough.
there's two places we need it to be dry. Manchester and Thailand are the two wettest places probably at the moment, eh?
Yeah, but like I said, if it does get to about 20 past, I will end it because there's no point sitting here for half an hour without nothing to watch. So, and then if it comes back, if we do get a game later on today or at some point, then we will go back live. But I can't see it happening at this point. Not when it's already nearly 20 minutes late.
And quite interesting, a lot of people saying that the website's buffering already. It can't
Yeah,
take
it has been for me recently.
It says updates in the top. But if you look at the Euros game, was it Wales or someone where it was absolutely, or was it Scotland, sorry, where it was absolutely like it was playing in a swimming pool? That's the went ahead.
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, are the players going to risk it with 2 weeks today? Are we talking now to the first
2 weeks
weekend?
today to the season starts.
2
Do
weeks
players
today.
really want to risk getting injured 2 weeks before the season's going to start in a friendly that doesn't mean anything to them? Can't see many players wanting to risk it. From what Owen was saying, or Owen had put on his thing, that Mark Albrighton, someone was waving to the referee saying, "Look, this ain't playable. We can't play on this." He's right. Owen's just tweeted again them trying to push the water off and now repaint the lines on with a stick.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? What, like when the paints come off, just give up. Don't redo it.
But it's still raining, so why are they painting the lines back on? It ain't going to last.
Just play on the green. Just play on the green area. Just don't bother with the lights.
Just what we're looking at. There's they're not even doing it on our screen. We're just watching it looks like a recording of the stadium.
Yeah, it just likes just playing with the yellow line across the edge of the pitch.
It's either you're going to make a call and say, right, we're going to postpone it for 2 hours and play in 2 hours' time, or we're not going to play today. The thing about it is, though, I mean, this trip is all good for the club and all that, except that. But to say the Thai people have taken Leicester to their hearts, I mean, look at the stadium. It's barely got any people in it. And I know it's raining, and that'll put some people off. But the stadium was barely empty 5 minutes before kick-off.
Were we allowed to actually buy tickets to go to this game?
I think you could have done, mate. I don't think there's anything stopping you travelling out to Thailand, but it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go, mate, for a pre-season. And I think you got some fans have gone out there before and done that whole thing when we've been out there. So I'm all for pre-season. I'm all promoting the club, but for me, this season was vital. And yeah, we didn't know what division we were going to be in, and we probably tied these contracts in months and months ago to play Tottenham and Liverpool over in Singapore and Thailand. But just think we need to get back to a bit of release at the moment, especially after the last 18 months. We should be made sure we got pre-season what was going ahead, and we could have got a lot of work done in it, not travelled around.
Yeah, I agree.
What's also concerning is that if you look at the benches, they're also in the rain. So if you're on the bench in the rain, sitting there in the pissing rain for at least a good 50 minutes, and then you're just getting ill then, aren't you? Like if you're sat in the room for 50 minutes doing nothing.
Pink Pony, why is the game delayed? Looks like it's gonna be cancelled at the moment. Watchalong pitch and the paint, the lines on the pitch has been washed away, so they're trying to paint them back on. It sounds stupid.
If you look at the side of the pitch closer towards us, it does look like on the right hand side it is like body of water starting to develop. So I don't think
I can't see it happening. Surely you can't let this happen.
They might play it tomorrow.
True, could be played tomorrow, I suppose. They're going to want to try and play it because obviously both teams have travelled that far and they're going to need the match fitness. And like you say, there's no time to rearrange it because after here they then travel to Singapore, I take it, for the Liverpool. What day is the Liverpool game, or is that next weekend?
One sec.
Is it Friday or Sunday?
It might be midweek, to be honest.
Matches, fixtures. Yeah, you go. It's been delayed. Leicester's just tweeted. Liverpool's on Sunday the 30th, so next weekend.
Yeah.
Leicester's tweeted saying today's pre-season fixture versus Spurs in Bangkok has been delayed due to adverse weather conditions. The final decision on the status of the game will be made by the match officials by 5:25 local time.
What time is that here?
Bangkok.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Local time. Oh, so it's 5:20 there. So in 5 minutes we should know.
Well, then we know already, don't we? Really?
Yeah.
It ain't going to go ahead. They're not going to play that game today.
Unless we get a big squeegee and just put it across the pitch.
Just drain whatever else on the pitch.
What a farce! What an absolute farce! I know you can't predict what the weather's going to do, but if you know it's the time of year when they have monsoons, but why would you risk it? Or why are you playing at a stadium that obviously hasn't got the best pitch that it's going to be able to cope with the drainage?
That's got no drainage. It looks like the pitch that's the most waterlogged area.
Well, like I say, we'll give it till 25 past, see the result of what's happening. We kind of know what's the situation now is, but we'll see what they're saying, because you never know, it could go ahead still. But yeah, the Liverpool game is next Sunday, so they'll be flying out at some point in the week to go to that.
They might even do a Leicester versus Leicester, like one's 11 versus another starting 11. They could do that behind closed doors just to.
They'll do something to try and get a game, and yeah, I mean, worst case, they will pay 11-11, but I probably think they'll try and push it back 24 hours or so, and they'll play this time tomorrow instead.
Yeah.
And then fly out. They probably wouldn't change what day they were flying at anyway. They probably would have stayed in Thailand till at least Wednesday before flying over to Singapore, and then have a couple of days in Singapore. I don't think it'll change the plans. They'll definitely want to try and get this game to be played, but it all depends how that pitch is and how the drainage in that pitch is going to take away.
Apparently, it's the Spurs' owner's fault, apparently.
Yeah, it probably is as well.
Should get a result in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What did you say? 25 past?
Yeah, we'll know in 2 minutes, but knowing Leicester, it'll be late. Why would they mention it about 4 minutes before they actually know? You might as well just tell us they knew by 25 past.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're stabbing it looks like they're repainting the lines, and if you look on the edge of the box, it looks like they are repainting it.
Oh, it's just stupid, though, isn't it? What's the point?
Big Dave, Brendan Rodgers' fault. It is his fault. We shouldn't be in the situation in the first place. So,
no, mate, we still would have played out there. Like I said, this would have been agreed months and months and months ago.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been agreed probably January time. The club would have been looking at pre-seasons where they were going to play.
Yeah.
This will definitely be played tomorrow if it's.
You would have thought so. They wouldn't just cancel it altogether because it's just a wasted trip, then, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and it's that both teams, who need game time, need to find another game somewhere, and top notch around.
You think about the money, like it would have cost them a fortune to, have that game.
Mm. Peter says the not on the piss in Bangkok, brilliant. Yeah, there you go.
Good nightlife, apparently.
Jeff says like Leicester as a team, but as an Everton fan, is your striker going to us Iheanacho? Hope not, but
mate, if he does, you've got a player that you'll be the same as Leicester fans. You'll see the brilliance of him, but then you'll see the most frustrating person in the world when if things bobble off his foot left, right, and centre.
Yeah. When you see the good side of him, you're like, yeah, we've got a player. But then you just see him sometimes just being absolute wally on the ball.
What did that say? Celtic should come in for
Celtic should come for Ward.
I would fly
rubbish.
to Bangkok, pick Ward up and drive into Celtic.
Yeah, he has got a great second touch, yeah.
Well, I'm refreshing Twitter like a madman because it is 25 past.
Yeah, there you go. We're waiting.
Still nothing.
Come on, Leicester, help us out. Tell us it's over. Then again, if they are repainting the pitch, then surely there's.
It looks like it's going to go ahead. It looks like they're squeezing. But if you look at them very carefully when they're putting away the water, it literally looks like waves. It looks like this is the Pacific Ocean because it's a wave of water.
Go on, Leicester, tweet it out then, mate. You said it's 25 past.
I reckon if they're going to play, it'll put back till 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
If they're going
try
to
and
play,
drain the water out as much as they can.
give it an hour's delayed. Give the players half an hour to get out and have a quick warm up again.
I never refreshed a Twitter page so much in my life.
I know, classic.
I think, to be honest, though, like at least last season, like unlike last season, it took us. When did we release our kit? Like a week before the season started.
Something like that.
At least we have managed to get our kits out in good time for the season this time.
Oh yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Well, they wanted to get the kits out for Bangkok, didn't they? So they can rent that. You can get all the money from then.
There's a good kit. Look, that's a proper kit. Jamie's favourite kit.
That looks better than our kit because that blue stripe is quite thin. The one that we put out, it's a massive bloody blob.
I love the centralised logo, though. I love the centralised logo.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
At least don't go buy a new shirt. I've already got one.
They should do it. They should release the retro version for half the price, and then that's their away shirt.
Oh, well, then at least we know we're Wolves next season as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
So still no release tweet.
Well, the thing is, if you think about it, they did say that they'll make a final decision by 25 past. So they've probably made a decision, and now they're trying to work out what the situation is now.
Shouldn't laugh. But it is funny.
No, it is stupid, isn't it? Game was meant to kick off half an hour ago. The Man City game in Japan's already kicked off at 11 o'clock. That didn't go out without a hitch.
Because Man United beat Arsenal last night or this morning, didn't they, as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they thrashed Arsenal. They dominated.
2-0.
2-0 to Man U.
I've seen a video of them Arsenal fans fighting between themselves on the ground. Typical Americans, eh?
That's funny. Man City are losing to a Japan team.
It's drawing, aren't they? For me, it's draw.
No, they just conceded.
That's
when you know pre-season doesn't mean anything. Man City are losing.
I'll watch that one instead then.
Yeah.
I can watch that on my Fire Stick.
Nick, I think you're behind a bit, mate, because I moved him about 20 minutes ago.
No, it's 0-0 Man City in my one, mate, so I'm probably about to score. No, it's behind in it, so. Oh. 1-0.
Yeah, no, it's 1-0, yeah.
There you go. Told you.
I'm still tweet. Come on, Leicester. No, still not. No, there's still nothing.
Can't believe this. Well, I can, because it's Leicester. But...
Like, we always get out our team news exactly at an hour before the game every single time, so there's nothing wrong with
no, but like I said, they have a decision at the 25 past, so realistically, it probably should be about 30, about half past.
Yeah, 20, like you said, mate, 25 past, the officials and the club's officials would have made a decision on what was going to happen. And then they're
working at what's what. If they are continuing the game, they'll be like, when do we playing it then?
When do we kick off? What time are we going to actually kick off?
Officials are coming off now, so should get a decision.
A decision. Yeah, no one's on the pitch now. It looks no different. They may have painted some lines and stuff, but it looks no different.
So, which means there's no offside or no disallowed goals. Just if it goes
no goals,
the line,
no
it doesn't matter.
So.
Doesn't matter.
Could we just put Maddison in the middle of the pitch and our players just try and kick him? No, I'm only joking. Still no update.
Nick, you're not having the dog back, mate. You're not having my dog back.
I'm looking at the thing is that I'm looking at 10:30, like 20 minutes before kickoff, and the players were on the pitch warming up. It doesn't look waterlogged whatsoever.
No,
obviously because it's by the time they've got back inside, got ready to come out.
20 minutes won't make that much difference, surely.
Well, you saw the rain was pouring down. When they were training, they were getting soaked. So
Just give them all umbrellas. What should be fun? Do you know, like those orb balls with the big, like, plastic clear orb balls? You can put them in them and then just run into other people.
All football, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you call football. That's what you call it inside of football.
So they can't get wet and they can't get injured because they're in a big bubble. That'll be entertaining.
Come on now, we want to know what the situation is. Even if we kick off at 12 now, I'm gonna stop the live and go back. I ain't standing here for an hour straight. Just been bored. I
think we should do a quiz. I think we should do like a fun fact quiz for the fans whilst we're waiting.
How long until we actually hear back from what the actual decision is?
Yeah.
Put your minutes in now.
I think we're
35 past. We'll hear back something. 25.
I'm gonna say like 37.
11:45.
That's a long time, isn't it?
No, it's making you sit there a bit longer.
20 minutes waiting when they said it was doing.
12:30 we'll hear feedback. There's still people on the pitch that's like scraping it. Why they be scraping it if it's cancelled?
Yeah,
well, this is definitely delayed because when Owen was saying about it, they were doing the lines on the pitch and we were miles away from that.
Do you know the one people I feel sorry for? Those poor 8 sods holding that tape up. They've done that for the last 40 minutes. in the pouring rain, they've held that yellow tape up for 40 minutes. Still no update.
That's just fun. I've seen 2 people kicking the ball near the penalty area and it's hardly moving. Take a shot and it would just spray with water.
I'm looking at the comments and someone put awful way to prepare for the new season, setting Enzo up to failure.
Well, there is a point there, isn't it, really? Like I say, we're going out there. Vardy basically said it yesterday that, you know, it's a brand new way of playing. Like, you know, he basically said it straight. We're learning something new and it's exciting. It's different. We haven't ever played like this. But that's good for him.
Work.
But there's a lot of work then to get the team playing how he wants them to play. Oh, Man City giving the ball away fun at the moment. But to set the team up and get them to play how Enzo wants them to play, good. But they need to be playing games to be able to achieve that, in my view. You can't just do that on the training pitch. You've got to go up against oppositions who don't know what you're going to be doing or trying to do.
Someone just put, same as you, Tom, what a smart decision to go to Thailand in monsoon season for us, that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Waste of time, no one there anyway. Sack the board.
Derek says here, we missed out on Nathan Redmond. Bernie got him an intelligent player for Southampton. I think Nathan Redmond's had his day in it. He went to Turkish League last year.
I think he's old. He's another Damari Gray.
Kind of like it's like a Freo Walcott. It's just
might be a Bertrand, to be honest.
Another Damari Gray, inconsistent. Got all the ability to be a top class winger, but never really kicked on from when he left Norwich. I don't think we missed out on anything there, really. We need players who are hungry with a bit of excitement about them, and I think Nathan Redmond is all about raw pace and trying to beat someone. But let's not go high. He's moved on. I'd take Teller though from Southampton if we were going to take any winger, because he turned it up last season for Burnley in the Championship.
Yeah, he's got some pace in it.
If you're going to go for a player from Southampton, then yeah, Nathan Teller would be the one I'd be looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, Leicester City's Twitter's down.
No,
wrong, try reloading.
I'm still on it. So
I bet the phone got wet or something.
Yeah, I can't tweet.
I've refreshed it so much that I've broken Twitter.
Have you heard about the Dele Alli rumours? Yeah, I have. Do you know what? I'd actually be happy to take him. I actually would.
Well, now everything's out about the situation he was in and why he has had the journey he's had, I feel that now everyone is out in the open, his career can actually restart.
I think you'll see a different Dele Alli next year at Everton, and I think playing next year. Now he knows what's gone on, the pressure, the weight of all that was being on his mind, and the pressure gone. You know, he knows now he can't hide behind that anymore. It's all out. But there's no point hiding behind it. He's come out. He now has to either re-go.
Own it.
And the thing about it is he has to own it, and he has to try and prove to people, like Tyson Fury did when he had his breakdown and stuff, that you can come out on the other side of it. And there's no shame to have being a man and having a mental illness. You know, it happens to the people in the world. So look, fair play to Dele. I got so much respect for him for coming out. It done. And now, like, hopefully he can kickstart his career, because let's not be hard about it. He was a talented young man, and he was flying. And look, he's only, 27? Still got, he's in the peak.
Still got a good. Like, who was that England player played for Spurs? He said he came out with depression. Was it Rose or something? I can't remember what his name was.
Danny Rose was one who's come out. Another one who came out years ago saying about depression. I think there's a lot though, mate. I think everyone thinks, oh, they get all this money. You know, look, money doesn't buy you happiness. It can't resolve problems. So, look, you can have all the money in the world. Doesn't mean you get in worse places with money. Look at the amount of footballers who've got gambling problems. You know, I don't agree with banning players for betting on their teams. You know, I think they're stupid, but 90% of the time, they've probably got a problem. You know, I think Troy Deeney has got a problem. The Nottingham Forest player has just been done as well. He's probably got a gambling addiction. To gamble that many times, you don't just do that for fun. That is an addiction that you are doing it. And
who's the Brentford striker? He's just had a massive one.
Tony's just had, 8 months? But again,
8 months off.
Then you got the Nottingham Forest fullback who's just come out. I think they've just charged him with even more offensive than Tony's. But for me, they're not helping it by allowing shirt sponsorship for gambling, TV sponsorship. You're advertising.
We're guilty. We had a betting. We had FBS, which is gambling, isn't it? So
yeah, something like financial backing and something like that. Yeah, but yeah, it's the same thing, mate. There's too much in the game now, putting pressure on the players. And with the amount of money they've got, they want to gamble because they know they can. It doesn't mean anything to them.
The next week they get the money back plus more.
Exactly.
Nick, obviously, I probably would if the game was going ahead, but it looks like it's not. So we're going to end the streams very shortly. As Tom just disappears.
Final score 1/4 2.
I'm just looking.
So no update. We'll end it by 1/4 2.
Well, my 37th minute's gone. So
man, my 35 pass wasn't accurate.
Well, that's when we know your 25 passes when we get the result.
They're painting the lines. They are painting the lines.
Well, Owen Parr-Atkins just tweeted, the players have been off the pitch for nearly an hour. They will need to warm up again. The lines on the pitch need to be repainted. Water's still being brushed off the pitch. All of this while the rain continues to pour. No announcement had been made on the decision.
Like I say, if it's not raining now, I'd probably say fair enough. It would actually be
2-0 to
that's mental.
Oh,
that's mental.
Looks like the stream. Has the stream paused for you? No.
Man City 2-0 down.
That's shocking, isn't it?
Oh, it's babes pre-season. You got to think Man City had a really poor start to the season and still won the league title last year, lads.
Yeah.
Or did Arsenal bottle it?
Yeah, Arsenal bottled it.
I think Arsenal bottled it. If they had squad depth, they would have won, but they didn't.
The thing is, any other occasion, like I say, if we were in that position, we would have bottled it. We bottled top 4 twice in a row. Like,
but we didn't bottle the title. We didn't bottle the title.
No, but you know what I mean, though. It was like every other occasion when that sort of thing happens, they always say they bottle it. But because they never thought they were going to win it, they didn't bottle it.
Yeah, never thought they were going to win it. Of course they didn't. They were singing about it for how many months we were in the league.
Exactly. So,
well, the left-hand box has been repainted.
Yeah, fair enough. You can actually see the lines now.
They're going to try everything to try and get the game on. Of course they are.
Yeah.
But if it's still raining, like Owen's just said, what do you think's going to happen? Brush the water off all you want. If it's still raining, it's only going to flood again.
Yeah.
Why don't they just come out, have a penalty shootout, and then call it a day?
Everyone gets 3 penalties. Whoever scores the most penalties wins.
Exactly.
Yeah,
5 penalties at each end.
That's one way of doing it, isn't it?
Well, it's 15 minutes since they said. Sorry, 20 minutes since they've said.
No, it's been 15 minutes.
Well, sorry, 15 minutes since they said we'll get an update, and it's not been.
Well,
My quartz is looking good.
it looks stupid, the fact that we're painting the lines on it, it's still raining.
Oh, loads of people are coming on the pitch.
They think it's all over. It is now.
Everyone, all the fans are leaving, I think.
No, they're not fans. They're not fans. They're not even teams because the tunnels. The tunnels.
Hang on, it looks like they got the cameras out. Hang on a minute. I think they're cameras, you know.
Surely not.
I think it's going ahead. Because look at them,
They're not players though.
Man City score.
2-1.
Yeah, John Stones. We've got to talk about football.
Should have just done a Japan League versus Man City team.
Who do you think's going to win the title next year? Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, United.
Couldn't care less, mate. As long as it's not Man City, I'll get bored of them winning it.
As long as it's not Spurs or Man City.
Nah, Man City will win it again. No, as much as people are signing players, no one can touch Man City. No one is signing enough players to keep up with Man City's quality. Yeah, they've lost Gundogan, but I might lose Mahrez. But let's look at it. Mahrez barely played for them last year.
Like Mahrez will fit into any team anywhere in the world, and he's not playing.
And he doesn't get in their team, and they still win a league. Don't get me wrong, he scored enough goals last year.
Oh, we're changing it up now. The Spurs players are waving, they're clapping.
Yeah, I think that probably tells you all you need to know, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, but we're going. Bye.
Wow.
Where's Madison?
I think it's done for. They're not going to do it, are they?
Hold on. Sky Sports has just popped up. What's it saying?
There's Madison. There he is.
Game is off. Game off due to waterlogged pitch. That's just been announced on Sky Sports.
Of course it is.
Game off due to waterlogged pitch. 11:42. I was literally 3 minutes out.
Where has it told you for this?
That's popped up on the Sky Sports app, mate.
I normally get them. I don't know why it's not.
Yeah, the players walk around the pitch.
Yeah.
See, it doesn't look waterlogged.
Yeah, if you go on the Sky Sports fixture one, mate, and go onto the commentary, it's popped up on there.
Yeah, it's definitely cancelled.
Oh well.
Let me have a look at something. Oh
yeah,
Man
City just tweeted it.
Man City's 2-2 as well now.
City just confirmed it. Regrets to confirm cancellation of this afternoon's pre-season friendly against Tottenham Hotspur.
Right. Looks like we're going to end the show here then, and depending on what happens, we'll probably have to delete this show because it's pointless. Right. Appreciate you both joining, and we'll catch you on the next Watchalong, I guess, in Liverpool for Liverpool games.
Do you think it could be rescheduled though? Do you think they'll reschedule it? Maybe,
but I wouldn't have thought us at this point. If I'm totally honest. Hey-ho. What a nice trip in Thailand.
Good training session.
Good press conference, good training session, and then let's move down to Singapore. Right. Catch you in a bit, boys.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Writers, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co. Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, Leicester Fan TV.
We're not ending it! We're not ending it! Here he comes. We will get the boy in. It's not ended. It's not ended. We'll Come on then. Let's get him on.
We're still live, Reedy.
Yes, I know we're not ending
Why?
because Philip wants to come on to talk about it all.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm guessing he's not going to be a happy bunny.
He messaged you just before it.
Yeah,
just
before it ends, so I thought I'd just put the link in. Let me put a banner actually in this so we can
So
tell
everyone
people it's
knows.
cancels. Here we go. Oh, and that's the Leicester stuff gone down.
So it looks like they're not going to reschedule. I think he was just going to get ready to go to Singapore.
Just seems a bit stupid, doesn't it? It's the fact that they were repainting the lines. It was the joke of the part of it. It's raining, pouring down the rain, and they're still putting still trying to put the lines back on the pitch. Just seems stupid. We'll wait for Philip to show up. Probably we might even change the title to "Game Cancelled, What a Joke" or something.
Well, I don't think this will even make YouTube, to be honest. I think it'll just get deleted because there's no content.
Well, so it's just talking. Basically, Jamie's show extended.
I feel bad for Jamie because he's got up early, got all the stuff ready for the game, and it's not even gone ahead.
No.
Oh dear.
Man City's come back to 2-2, I think. Yep, 2-2.
Spurs couldn't handle it. Do you regret the decision to go to Thailand during Monsoon Season 2?
Yeah, Man City bottled it. Not Man City.
Japan City bottled it.
Spurs bottled it. Spurs bottled to play against us. Madison didn't want to get injured.
Shambolic. At least we've got to hand out some footballs.
Someone just said we're handicapping ourselves by flying everywhere. It is true. These sort of pre-season games, we should be just staying at home, playing all the teams in the UK, get ourselves ready and prepared for a draw championship. Here he is.
Here's Phil.
If he wants to load in. Here he is, Mr. Philip. How are you, mate?
Hi, chaps.
How are you?
Hoping for a good season, but honestly, it's all a bit of a shambles already, Reedy, isn't it?
Well, we've been live for nearly an hour now, and we've still not seen any football today. So, what can we expect?
It's just stupidity, isn't it? Though I've been saying it as soon as it was announced. Stupid fixture.
Obviously, we couldn't predict the rain, could we? But like I say, it's the monsoon season in Thailand, so.
Well, therefore, you can predict the rain.
Well, yeah, I guess so, but
it's just, we're meant to be preparing for a championship season, Reedy, and that to me is playing teams like Peterborough, Burton, building up to people playing teams like Sheffield United or whoever, so that we're ready for the championship. And playing Spurs in Thailand just has been a stupid move. And even more stupid now because we've lost a match in pre-season.
Yeah,
got one game left. That's it. Look, the thing is, what's even more concerning is that Enzo obviously had some tactics ready for this Tottenham game, so we're playing 4 at the back instead of 3 at the back. Now it's not worked. So what we're gonna do against Liverpool? We're gonna, we don't have that team extra game to figure out tactics.
Leicester have tweeted more about this cancellation. It says, taking into account the safety of the players and overall integrity of the game, The unavoidable decision to cancel the game was taken after extensive conditions to those who were attendance with the event organisers on the recommendation of the match referee. Leicester would like to extend its thanks to all supporters who have followed the club in Bangkok. Regret that the game was deemed unsafe to go ahead under circumstances that would be on the club's control. So they're basically saying it's not our fault, but it is your fault because you've arranged this trip that, like Chris says, it's monsoon season, and apparently it's in Singapore as well. So,
I mean, we're reading, Jono, this is all about branding. It's a branding tour, whatever. That stadium it holds 70,000 fans. Where were they all? Where are all these fans who are desperate to see Leicester against Spurs? There was no fans in the ground.
it's probably because it was raining as well.
In there. If you're looking, most of them had Spurs banners.
Yeah.
If they were bothered about watching Leicester and Spurs, they'd be there whether it was raining or not.
Probably. Like I say, there's no ruse, was there? So, oh, here we go. Rice says at least stadium in Singapore has a closable roof. Oh.
At least that game's going ahead. I think the club must try and arrange some sort of game against ourselves just to get that match fitness.
Yeah, probably. I don't think there was a happy bunny.
I'm not really, because, and I tell you what else I've just had to listen to. It's City, which is like I keep saying.
You've gone, Phil.
Watching that is like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Obviously, your signal is bad, Phil, but I know what you mean. You're basically saying that we've been listening to Leicester for the last hour talk about Leicester for no reason.
I'll see you on Monday night on the Fan Zone show. We're going to go through it.
Yes. Make sure you catch Phil on his Monday night show. We'll end the show there because, again, there's no game. It's been cancelled, so we'll catch you all on the next show. Jono, we'll now end the show.
Yes, we'll now end the show.
After that last, 10 minutes, it just horrible stuff. Right, catch you all in a bit.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Writers, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.